QueeringFeminism presents Memories with Sue. This week is coming out as a feminist.
It's really difficult being confronted with the reality that it's pretty hard to be an out feminist. And I think it was Kevin, you said this, that it's easier for people to hear that you're gay than for them to hear that you're a feminist. First you approach him with like, oh yes, I'm queer, I'm a dyke, and then that's like, oh, that's hot because lesbianism has become so sexualized and so fetishized in our culture. And then you hit them from the other side and say, well, I'm a radical feminist. And then all of a sudden, it's like you just cut off their dick. If you're going to advocate for anything under the listing feminism or feminist or even, you know, fucking feminine, for crying out loud, you're going to get flack. I mean, just go to feministing.com. I mean, you just see how much hate there is for feminists. I don't suppose you can qualify it as misogyny because it's not the hating of women, it's the hating of people who identify as feminists. So I don't know, what do you call that? I came from a conservative family, Catholic. I mean, you don't have to be queer to feel guilty as a Catholic. It's kind of a religion based on guilt and shame, especially if you're a woman. And once I got to high school, I mean, high school is a tough time for everybody. Everybody's just trying to find out who they are and trying to deal with their self-esteem issues. Society is basically trying to make us insecure so that we will consume. I wouldn't say that I was Miss Popularity, but I had a lot of friends who were really popular, and I went to a lot of parties with popular people, so that might have, so en masse, I might have been considered one of the popular people. I was also athletic, and I was also involved in public music performances, so I would often be singing in, I went to a Catholic high school, so we would all go to mass, and I would sing. Some of the older boys would refer to me as Jewel. I had the long blonde hair, it was all going on, and yeah, I mean, boys would want to date me, and I would date them. I mean, I don't find men repulsive. I was always emotionally drawn to women, and with guys, I was just always very, very confused. I would always get along with men really well, but as soon as I felt really, really comfortable with them, I felt as though I needed to express myself sexually, just because my sexual boundaries had been compromised due to being in certain relationships where there was a lot of pressure on me to perform sexually, and I really wasn't interested. If you feel that you are not comfortable with a certain act or a situation, you have every friggin' right in the world to say, no, I don't care if all my friends are doing this. I don't care if I don't feel comfortable with it. I'm not doing it. I hated high school. Even if you're in high school and then, you know, like there's the popular clique or the cool clique or whatever, it might look really, really great from the outside, and you might think that they really have it made, but you really can't judge a book by its cover, because yeah, a lot of people really thought I had it made, and High school was hell. It was a whole lot of hell. Peace out. Thanks for listening. And then you hit them from the other side and say, well, I'm a radical feminist. And then all of a sudden, it's like you just cut off their dick.